Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Two Real Chicks podcast. I am one of the hosts, and I am Aisha. I said that all choppy.
And I'm Leah, the realest chick of the two real chicks. Cause
Y'all, today we
yeah.
are mixing it up and we're kind of doing something different. If you saw by the title and the thumbnail, then you see that we're doing a black girl would you rather quiz. And it's some interesting stuff. But before we get into that, I guess we could talk about this past week real quick and get into that and then jump into this would you rather. So I'll go first because I always be making Leah tell her business. So let me tell my business. So last week I felt so overwhelmed. Honestly, I don't think I was managing my time well. So that's how we got there. But I was doing good top of the week, honey. Then midweek, I was like, fuck this job, fuck this work, fuck these reports. And
Fuck
I
it
was
all.
just fuck it. Like I was on a fuck it mood. My anxiety was bothering me. But through all of that, I have worked out since Monday of last week. And today I have to work out. The day kind of went away from me. Stuff happened with some of my nieces. Well, all three of my nieces and my sister in law. And I was dealing with that most of the day. But outside of that, life was it was a good 8 out of 10. Shout out to Keith. It was a good 8 out of 10.
Not a good 8 out of 10. I'm dead. I haven't had shit going on. I've been dealing with a toothache like the entire week, and
I think we lost her.
Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday I think I started to come out of it or it started to get better. I haven't really been able to eat the stuff I want to eat.
That
Like
fucking
I've had to eat soft foods and shit. But I have an appointment on Tuesday, or at least I'm supposed to.
mm-hmm.
And I hope that the dentist office that I did call reminds me because I call so many dentist offices to see if they accept my insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I had a list of providers, some of them I called and it's like they didn't answer, or I called them and it's like, oh, we don't accept care, we don't accept Medicaid, whatever. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. But I've been dealing with that. Um, that's pretty much been my life.
Yeah. This past week, honestly, if I had to say a word that described it, exhausting. It was
Very
so
much.
just extra. So hopefully this week going into it, it's a little bit smoother and we can survive and come up off of it a little better than this past week. So I guess without any more talking, let's get into these would you rather's. Now, I seen this on Cosmoholics Anonymous page and I watched the first half. Now, if this video does well, I guess we could always do the second half because it's only 10 questions, but it's some good questions for black girls. A lot of the times when you go and like search up would you rather questions, it doesn't really cater to, us specifically.
Right.
So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna read them off, and then Leah, I guess you can go first, and then I'll go. So, okay, question number one. So, would you rather never sleep with your bonnet or never use coconut oil ever again?
I don't use coconut oil anyways, so I think I'm gonna have to go with that because, first of all, your hair, y'all know the styles that we get for our hair, it's already a lot as it is.
It is.
Like, not sleeping with your bonnet, your style, you be lucky if it lasts past the first 3 days of you getting it done. By the end of the week, it's very much frizzy and it's giving old.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a bonnet to sleep with. And then yeah, just give me a bonnet. I don't care for coconut oil. I don't
This
use it
one
like that.
is not that hard for me because I can get rid of coconut oil easily because I've been using jojoba oil, peppermint oil. I have hella other oils. So coconut oil is
Right.
a good one, but I can definitely live without it. However, my bonnet, I have a silk pillowcase. So when going to sleep with my bonnet or without my bonnet, I'm straight. And
Regardless.
I'm like, oh, I can live without the bonnet. I can do without the bonnet. Because first of all, that motherfucker be hot. Okay, it be hot inside of a bonnet. Oh, oh my god, I have to choose. I'm gonna say the coconut oil. I can live without the coconut oil because sometimes I put my bonnet on if my hair ain't for real done. Well, I got people coming over. It's kind of like a
That bonnet
safe.
is staying on.
Yeah, it's like a safety net. So I'm gonna say
And
my
even then, like if I'm not going out, if I'm going out, I mean, and I don't want to wear no bonnet, I'm gonna throw a beanie on, especially when
yeah.
having a bad hair day. Beanies always come
Mhm.
in handy. I'm still yeah. Yep.
I gotta worry about it, man. I gotta worry about it. Okay. Would you rather never have matching foundation or never have your leave out match your wig? Oh,
Oh,
that's
I
that's a
can
tough
deal with a matching foundation, not having a matching foundation
because
because you
dealer.
could you could fix that
Yeah.
easy.
Mm,
But your leave out not matching your wig,
mm,
it's giving. We know it's a wig,
yep.
and we know that's your hair.
Yes. I'm gonna have to go with you with that one. I gotta have the foundation. It, the foundation, I can work with that, but my weave. If I got in some Malaysian, my shit needs to be laid down. Okay.
Especially if you got natural hair and it's already curly, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's like okay, first of all, we know that's a wig, we know that's straight hair. Because why is your stuff nappy in the
Yep.
front? Why is it curly?
Oh, because with foundation, I can put some concealer on. Once you put your bronzer on and all the other little steps to, put your face together, you ain't it ain't even gonna look that off that bad. So it ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you
be too
can
terrible.
conceal that easily.
Yeah.
You can correct that at the most
Mm,
if you get a foundation shade that's too light or too dark. You can use some stuff to brighten that up or darken it up or do whatever you need to do. But that leave out, if you ain't fixing that before you leave the house,
it's
you kind
done.
of shadow look. I don't
I
know.
remember I seen this girl's video. This was old school YouTube. This was like 2012, 2011 YouTube. And I had some leave out. Now, I don't know if y'all know the princess hair that used to be in the hair stores. I don't even know if they still sell princess hair. But princess hair will only really work for you even if you are taking care of it, a good week, 2 weeks if you can really make it stretch, right? Or if you got some really good flat irons. But my princess hair was no longer trying to lay down. That shit got real puffy. And my leave out was like, girl, we can see it. It's obvious, right? In this video, this girl was trying to show you how to like blend your leave out with the princess hair. Needless to say, homegirl just looked fried, dyed, and laid to the motherfucking side. It did not look cute. Mm-mm.
Well, if she was fried, dyed, and laid to the side, that means she looked good. So you probably shouldn't say that. She wasn't fried, dyed, and laid to the side.
Possibly
She was
not.
just
Fried.
fried. That's yeah.
Girl was
That's
fried.
what that is. Because if you fried, dyed, and laid to the side, that means everything is clean and pristine. Okay, you look like you finna get ready to go somewhere. Like your hair looks brand new, it's fresh. She was just fried and leaning to the side.
Would you rather have thin hair that is unhealthy or do the big chop and your hair never grows?
This is some bullshit.
I didn't say that was easy question.
Give me the thin and healthy hair, because at least I ain't no bald head bitch. I don't know. Shit.
Or
Because me
the
not
big
having hair,
chop and your hair never grows.
but see, this is the thing though. Because I feel some type of way. I have a love hate relationship with my hair. It's thick, which is like why I hate doing it, but I'll gladly give it to somebody else. But also, like, I've never had an incident where
With unhealthy hair. So that
I
one's
don't
a
know.
little.
I've never had an incident with my hair where it's like I struggled with having little hair. Like, you know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Like, where I was just bald. And no shade to the bald hair girls, to the short hair girlies, and nothing like that. But I would feel a way if I didn't have,
Once it
if
got to
I
the,
cut my
a
hair off
good
and it didn't grow back.
respect.
What happened? You cutting in and out.
What?
I'm about to say thin, unhealthy hair. Because at least it's, At least I have some. I could make it do what it do. I could make it work. And I could probably get it to be healthy and thinking of.
Mm-hmm. I'm having to go with short hair that never grows. Because you could pop a wig on. I could put a
You said do
wig
the
on.
big chop and it never grows
It
back.
never grows. But they didn't say bald. It didn't say bald.
But I
Because
don't
when
want
I
my
was
hair to
young,
grow though.
I probably had about an inch of hair on top of my head. So that's when I discovered, box braids. I discovered how to do my box braids. Um, we started to do those. So like you can work with short hair. Short hair is very manageable. But thin and unhealthy child, they can keep that. They can keep that. I can't stand when girls do get their hair, like their hair starts to grow, but then it's unhealthy because all the split ends, and then they want to hold on to the length that's really not there. The shit see through. Mm-mm. Girl, just cut
Yeah,
it
I
off.
don't be with all that. But see, within and unhealthy, they never said that you couldn't get it to not be healthy. They just said it's thin and unhealthy. If you know how to, first of all, if you know that your hair is thin and unhealthy, you know you got split ends. Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I want to get those cut anyways because I'm gonna feel like I'm losing hair. I'm gonna feel like I'm becoming
Yeah.
bald. You know what I'm saying? I would rather
Yep.
work with my thin and unhealthy hair and thicken it up and make it healthy
Yeah.
organically. And knowing my hair, like it's not gonna take that long for it to grow
Mm-hmm.
or, for it to do what I needed to do, honestly.
Yeah. Because my hair is already thin, but I take damn good care of my hair. Like I have a really good hair care routine. Like today, I put in, I washed my hair, deep conditioned it, and I styled it. I got in flexi rods in now. Like I have a weekly, routine with my hair every Sunday. And when girls don't have when we have unhealthy hair being black girls, it's just because people have given up or they truly don't know how to do your hair. I feel like as a black girl, you need to know how to do specific styles in your hair in order to keep healthy hair. Because every hairstyle you get, you shouldn't have somebody always do your hair unless you're getting like braids, sew-ins, wigs installed. Like I understand those type of styles, but like small, like you could put in a puff. If you can put a puff, okay, you good. Twist outs, you good. Braid outs, you good. Just some simple stuff. Having natural hair, learn the
But it's
basics.
more than just the style too though, because you can be putting all the protective styles you want in your hair, but if you're not making sure your scalp is nourished, because that's where all growth starts. Your scalp has to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have to be making sure that you're listening to your hair. When you're putting things in your hair and you're realizing that your hair isn't taking to it, it probably means that your hair doesn't like that or don't it ain't really rocking with this particular product. So
Mm-hmm.
you probably should stop using it. Number 1. And then number 2, your hair will tell you when you know it's not in its healthiest state. When you start getting split ends or you start when you're having natural hair and you're having those like ends that are curling up, but it's not the same curl pattern as like the rest of your hair, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes any sense, it's probably time for those to go. Also, making sure that you're keeping your hair moisturized
Mm-hmm.
too. Cause like when you are a natural girly, especially if you have type 4 hair, it's like it's kind of hard sometimes to keep it moisturized.
Hell, I can't even just say type 4 because I recently found out I do not have type 3B hair, 3C. I don't have that. But just having natural hair in general, I feel like we have to keep up with the moisturization of our hair, of our scalp, because we can go from wet, nice, springy looking curls to dry and matted
Real
and
crunchy. Yeah.
very
Real
fast,
quick.
very quick.
Real
So
quick.
like today I was having a conversation with my mom because she said she's ready to get her hair cut, and the style that she's talking about is like it shaved down in the back, and then in the front top part of her head she wants her curly curls. And I was like, well mama, you need to have a shampoo and conditioner, a deep conditioner, a leave-in, and a good oil, and a leave-in product that's going to hold in that moisture. And she's like, that's too
Mhm.
many products. I said, mama, well how the hell you keep saying you want to have natural hair and have your routine going if you don't want to have good products? You can't always rely on that Dollar Tree stuff, or the hair stuff that's in the hair store that costs $1. Like, that's not gonna keep your hair, growing and healthy.
Yeah, and then it's like no shade to the products that are cheaper, no shade to the cream of natures or the TGINs or nothing like that. But it's like sometimes when you sometimes when you have certain hair problems and stuff like that, you have to pay the money for the products that are targeted towards that specific issue.
Yeah,
Like if you know you're having problems with thinning hair, sometimes these products that are at a lower price point, they may not target or fix that problem in the
hmm,
same way that a product that costs 15, $20, $30 would. Sometimes you got to pay that money, but I wouldn't look at it as, oh my God, it's a lot of money. It's just an investment that you have
yeah,
to make because at the end of the day, if you are a natural girly, if this is not like managing relaxed hair.
yeah,
Relaxed hair is so much easier to manage. You know what I'm saying? Like you make sure your scalp is moisturized, it's already straight.
hmm.
Um and you don't have to worry about like it being tangled majority of the time. You don't have to wet your hair when you have relaxed hair. You just get up and you go. You put it in a ponytail, you do whatever you're gonna do with it, and you get up and you go. When you have curly natural hair, it's a process. Wash day is literally a day.
Literally.
Literally. And sometimes it may take, depending on your hair, you may have to use two, three, four different products
Yep.
to keep that moisture throughout. So that's just unfortunately
That just comes with the territory.
comes with territory.
Okay. Okay. This one is: would you rather always have your name mixed up with the other black girl in the office,
Oh hell no.
or
Nope.
let people touch your natural hair whenever they
For
ask?
neither one of them. That's not even a fair question.
That's a fucked up question.
Coming from somebody who's had their name mispronounced and mixed up with black motherfuckers that ain't even in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. This is
Because people
why would you do this?
but I don't know. It's so easy to be pinned against the other black girl in the office, especially if you have come in behind them. Because then they're gonna be thinking, "Oh, I wonder if they know each other. Are they cousins? Or do they, are they gonna get along?" That sort of thing. That could easily happen. But it's like I don't know.
But they're not saying pitting them against each other. They're talking about would you rather have your name mixed up with
Hmm.
hers? Like if they saw me every time they called me Aisha. Now you know damn well I'm not Aisha. Stop fucking playing. Or they seen your hair. Oh my God, your hair is so cute. Y'all can't see, but I'm rubbing my hair. I had a story. Okay, let me tell you this story real quick. If you've been on my TikTok page, then you know. But there's some people who are gonna be new here. So let me just tell y'all. I was at when I was at blind training at Addie McBride, I had this roommate, she was white, and there was this one girl that went there, she was black, right? Now, the black girl, she wore bundles in her hair. She had her hair done up some kind of way, and the white girl wanted to know what that felt like. So the black girl let her feel her hair or whatever. Let
Oh,
the white girl feel her hair. And the white woman would not stop. Like she got to the point where she was aggressive
oh no.
with it. And the black girl was like, we're gonna call her A. We're gonna call them A and BJ. BJ is the white girl. So A was like, you know, she turned around and damn near knocked BJ to the floor. Now BJ's really short. She's like 4'8", 4'9", something like that. So she's short. But like she almost got knocked to the floor because you're pulling on my hair. And obviously, if I'm jerking my head back, that obviously means I need you to stop. I need
Mm.
you to stop touching my hair. And she was like, well, you didn't say that. You didn't tell me to stop touching your hair. Bitch, I don't have to tell you that. You didn't say please.
And she knew she was pulling this girl hair.
See, and that be the thing because I know you know if I'm jerking away from you and I'm telling you to stop, like you
Yeah.
know if somebody don't want you touching them, they don't
Hmm.
verbally have to say stop. If they're moving their body away or they're purposefully scooting away from you, obviously that means they don't want you in their space. They don't want you touching them.
Yeah.
Obviously. But like she was just like, well, you never did say please and you never da da da. I had to tell you please none. If I say stop touching my motherfucking hair, stop touching my motherfucking hair. Like that's just what that is. So I don't know. This is a little hard.
See, but when I heard in the video, when I heard Sam say this part, I don't know, the way she answered it was kind of how I answered it. Like, it was like it was gonna be an altercation, but I could see how you would say like your names intertwined, like somebody messing up your name. I'm gonna have to say them mixing us up. That's what I'm gonna have to say because
I'm gonna
I
have to say that too,
don't
honestly,
touch my
because
head.
don't be in my personal space. And
I
I've had instances where like I've been called every name but my own.
mm-hmm.
Like I even had an assistant, her name was Anastasia. They would call her Anastasia, like every other name. Then there was a girl, because I ended up moving and I went to the school for the blind in Mississippi or whatever. There was a girl who went there and her name was Shanira. And they'd be like,
I guess
Hi Shalisha, Shalaya, Shanira, Shania. Bitch, who is all these motherfucking people?
right.
I am neither one of them. My name on paper don't even look like a Shanira, Shania, Chanel, Shanisha, Shalaisha, Shalaya, whatever. Ain't none of that. So it's for me, I'm gonna have to pick them mixing me up because I can curse somebody out over them being able to touch my hair because I don't need nobody in my personal space for
Mm,
number one. And you already got motherfuckers feeling like they're entitled to be included in certain people's spaces anyways.
you're
You know what
not.
I'm saying?
Nope.
I'd rather you call me the wrong name so I can cuss your ass out
I have to agree
than
with
you
that.
touch my hair and I end up going to jail for beating your ass because you did
Mhm.
too motherfucking much.
Yep.
So
Okay, let's get into the next one. Would you rather always have chapped lips with no chapstick
bro, what the fuck?
or have dry hands with no hand cream and or lotion?
Not because see my lips got to stay kissable.
I agree. Cause like when somebody look at you, they either go for three things: your face, your fit, your shoes. The face, even if I ain't got on no makeup, please at least have my lips be popping. Okay. I
At
love a popping
least,
lip.
damn.
But some dry ass hands, this I get on Anthony all the time about this shit. I know he's a working man. I know he do stuff with his hands all day with wood, cutting wood. I gets it. But when you come home and you want to put your hands on me, nigga, do not have your hands rough. I don't need your hands feeling like the wood you was just cutting work. Now, he's always getting some cream puts on his hands. I can't do dry hands. But I also can't do dry lips. Oof.
Right. Like
Oof.
I need my whole body has to be soft.
Yes. When
Cause
you
like what
touch
if you meet that
please
one
don't feel like
dude?
a bear. Like
Cause like what if you meet that one dude? What if you chilling or whatever with your little sneaky link or your little situationship or whatever the hell, and he trying to y'all trying to rub all up on each other, and he's feeling like he's being exfoliated.
oh my god, this is terrible.
Like what? This
I
is
don't
really not a fair question.
I'm gonna say the cream. I'd rather not have the cream for my hands because if push come to shove, I always got some clear lip gloss. I will put some clear lip gloss on my motherfucking hands. I will shit you not. I will do that. I don't know. Cause if I got
I
chapped
will
lips
put
and
chicken
got
grease.
lotion. but if I have if listen, if you have the hand cream, you could put the hand cream on the lips. Now it gets a little tricky if you put the lip gloss on the hands because it's gonna be sticky. Or the chapstick, sometimes chapstick be having like a weird film. or the hand cream. I think I'll do the hand cream. I'm gonna have to have a hand cream. Cause that's versatile. You know what I'm saying? Like you can use that differently.
That's
Mm.
true. I might go with that. I might go with that
And then
because
thick enough, it's gonna moisturize
if you
you.
got some Vaseline,
Mm-hmm.
you can put that on your lips. Vaseline is like an all purpose.
Yep. And
So
got some Vaseline from Walmart, right? And it's like that medium sized jar, but it has cocoa butter in it. Cocoa butter and shea butter.
Yeah, we
Girl,
needs all them butters because we black
yes.
as hell.
It's so good. And
We need all that.
he got it hidden, so I'm gonna have to find it. But I'm gonna find that motherfucker because it smells so good. Okay. So this one, okay, hold on. Okay, so would you rather have people ask you, where have you come from? Or where did you come from every single day? Or have people ask you, or have people ask you, how did your hair grow so fast overnight with weave and or braids in your head?
That second one, because baby, when I tell you I'm finna get real sarcastic, I'm finna act a
You
ass.
can be colorful as hell,
I'm
which
finna tell you some of the dumbest shit. I took my magic wand and I waved it over my head and poof.
I look like this now.
Tomorrow
You
I may go shorter. I don't know. I have to ask my genie.
right.
See what she think. I'm finna come up with some shit because there's no way in hell y'all literally think that our hair just grows
Mhm.
naturally. Like, I mean, not naturally, but like it just grows quickly like that. Like,
Mm.
come on, there ain't no way in the hell. Asking me where I come from, I could do something with that too. Where did you
Yeah.
come from?
My mama, my daddy's
Okay. My daddy's sperm, my mama's egg,
I
they came
oh,
together and they made me. The slave boat.
right. You can get very creative with that
I
one.
can get real sassy with that.
I'm gonna have to say, ooh,
I'm about to say my hair though. I'm
I
about to
feel
say the
like the
hair.
hair would be fun because, like, I'm black. It don't matter where I came from. I'm here. I'm gonna have to say the hair. I'm gonna agree. The hair. Yeah.
Cause I could switch it up. Like, oh, I had on a wig yesterday, but now I'm
Hmm.
wearing braids today. I'm telling you, it's that black girl magic that I
Yep.
possess that's in me. Like, you ain't got that, so you can't do that.
I enjoyed this one. That one's creative. Okay. Oh, this is a tough one, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't.
So why would you stop on it?
Would you
Disrespectful.
rather? Let me see. Would you rather never experience shrinking ever again, or what's the other one? Or always have your edges laid all the time, honey? I already don't do my edges every day, so I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't give a damn. But I'm gonna say the shrinkage because shrinkage be real. Oh my god, my shrinkage is real. It's real. It's real, real. Don't you love these questions though?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, the fuck I don't.
They're
Why would
so
you even
good.
choose that? Why would you do that?
I don't know,
No,
man.
you know. You be fucking
The
lying.
shrinkage be real though. Okay, like at least
Shrinkage
it.
will make you feel like you ain't made no motherfucking progress.
Yup.
That'll
You gotta
stress me
blow your
out.
hair out to even see. Oh shit, I do got
That
it.
would stress me the fuck out. Like
Mm,
I had recently, when I got my braids, I had to get my hair blown out just so that it
mm-hmm.
can be a little bit easier to manage or whatever. And I'm like, but I hate getting my hair blown out though, because I'm like,
I
girl, I
do.
like my low curls.
Yeah.
I hate it. But it's like if I actually had to get my hair cut,
Mm-hmm.
like, cause I'm in need of a shape up. Like I still have a lot of straight ends on my
Yeah.
hair from when
It's
I of
about
course
time.
when you blow it out.
Yeah.
Um I need to figure out anyways. Um but like when you have shrinkage, it'll make you feel like and you could have long natural hair.
Yes.
You could have long, beautiful, luscious locks. But your hair gonna shrink up and it's gonna make you feel like you ain't
Nothing.
got shit.
Nothing has happened.
I'd rather have my edges laid because that way, at least, no matter what style I did, them edges always gonna be right. That U part or whatever the hell, that little swoop
No,
that they be
no, no.
doing,
Listen,
is
that's
gonna
not what
always
the
be right.
question said. It said, "Would you rather never experience shrinking?" So you wouldn't
Oh,
have.
never okay,
Yeah. So
okay,
one or
okay. I
the
about to
other.
say, I
I
will as long as my hair is. I don't. I think I would never want to experience shrinkage. You can get your edges laid. That ain't really that big of a
think
deal.
I had somebody in my video one time. over there on my Isha and the Shay page. And some chick was like, "You over here talking about so and so, but bitch, your edges ain't laid. Bitch, my edges ain't gotta be laid. They don't have to be laid. I'm not about to stress my edges out. I
It be
already
your
have
own people.
hair. What the fuck?
It be your own people.
It
And it's
be
like, are yours laid?
right.
Are
Did you
your
even brush
brows
your
sticking
teeth
up,
this
or
month?
is they doing what they supposed to do?
Mm-mm. But it be your own people. It was definitely a black chick, and I was like, honey,
Of course
priority.
it is. I can tell by the comment. You some shit you can just tell. You ain't even gotta look at the profile picture. You can be
Yep.
like, that's a black motherfucker that's
Yep.
saying that. Cause who else?
Yep. So this next one, this is gonna hit you where it hurts. Honestly, it's gonna
I'm
hit you.
about to hit you where her because you doing this shit on purpose.
It's gonna hit you hard. So would you rather use Blue Magic hair grease every day for the rest of your life, or
Oh
use that
fuck.
pink hair lotion every single day for the rest of your life? Which one would you choose? I'm
I grew up on Blue Magic mostly, so I've
yeah.
been using it all my life anyway. So I might just stick with that. I'll use pink oil lotion or whatever the fuck that shit called
Mm-hmm.
briefly, but Blue Magic has
That's
always been a staple. So we're just gonna
definitely
stick with that.
because that pink hair oil stuff. I think it's hair lotion, honestly, but I've used it, but my grandma only used it if she didn't have the Blue Magic in the house. She would use that pink stuff only if everything else was in the house out. So, same with my mama. They both was doing that. Oh my god, you ever had your hair pressed out and they put that goddamn Blue Magic on there and all your hair was going shh with the hot comb?
Like what the fuck,
I
bro?
would
That
not
is the
have
worst. Not
hair.
not even a hot comb, the flat iron,
They'll flat iron too.
bro. It's already hot,
Yep.
but the steam coming off of it,
They'll
burning the
make you
shit out
put
of you.
that
That's
blue.
shit. That's that steam. Be still. That shit hurt. Fuck.
They
Give a
make you
fuck.
put the blue magic top over your ear. Talking about to put that on there so your sound burn your ear, bitch. You
You
should be
gonna burn the
looking to
fucking
help with my
plastic.
heater. I see my cousin get her motherfucking ear burned after she was refusing to hold the thing on her ear. My auntie said, "See, that's what the fuck you get." And Chris already didn't even have no hair for real. So why were we pressing her hair out? I don't know. I have no clue.
Oh, I got okay. So y'all know the Marcel curlers that you
Hmm.
have to like put on the stove, or you have to put into the little Marcel oven or whatever.
We had that and the hot comb for the stove.
Yeah, my mama had a hot comb, I think, and
Mm-hmm.
I know she had them Marcel curlers.
Them
She was
curls.
curling my hair, right? She left the fucking thing on too long
Mm-mm.
and burnt my goddamn. She burnt my face
Oh,
for
gee.
number one. Then when I was getting dressed, y'all, my hair fell out. A curl fell out my head.
That's fucked up. Do you remember that white girl that was wand curling her hair some years ago and burned off all her damn hair in that curl?
As she should. Cause leave shit alone. I do not know how to wand curl, but I would love to learn how to do
I
it.
literally, when I was putting in my flexi ross today, I literally said to myself, I need a half-inch wand curler. Do you know the amount of curly curled hairstyles I would do?
And I really think that I really like whenever I blow my hair out
Hmm.
again, I really want it to stay short.
Yeah.
Cause I
I
think I don't know.
have a
I just
love
feel like
for
I'm like short hair.
Yeah, I love my short natural hair. Like I really do. Honestly, the length that it's at right now, I'm comfortable with it. Like I could easily blow my hair out, do me a nice cute puff like I had been rocking like over the weekend and stuff. But I like that look. Like I don't feel like I want to grow my hair to waist length because first of all, I don't even like long ass weave like that. When I have my
True.
braids in, I keep them up in a big ass bun, little donut or whatever. Like I don't necessarily like it, but I just want healthy hair per se. You know, that's really all I want. But
And then
I,
like with me, like I don't even get like my braids right now, they probably come to the middle of my back. Maybe
mm-hmm,
not even that when I take them down. They're probably like at my breast, maybe. They're
yeah,
not that long, needless to say. And even then, I still keep them up in a ponytail because I be hating to have my hair hanging like that. I don't know. It's just
uh,
weird. But like short hair, that gets you that grown man attention.
yeah, I agree.
That do something different. I don't know what it is about short hair and men. They be wanting to look at you and what makes your short hair like so attractive. But like that gets you that kind of attention. and it's like I need that in my life. I want to see what that be hitting on. I had short hair before, and I was actually cute with it.
Girl, you cute now. What the fuck? You cute then and now.
No, I didn't say I was ugly.
You still cute. You still.
I'm saying I was actually cute with short hair, but it was something to adjust to. Having the
I
wind hit
know
your
this
scalp,
girl.
that's something different.
Eighth grade, I went to school with Argentina Donaldson. Shout out to Argentina. But she had like this short cut. You know how you used to get your hair bumped at the ends?
Bro,
Sometimes it looked it like that, but her hair most of the time was permed and it would come like right to the bottom of her ears. And with her head shape and just the way she looks, it looked so good on her head. So I feel like that type of short would be cute on you with no problem.
I rocked a couple bobs. I had the Nicki Minaj bob.
Ooh,
Uh, when I was in high school, yeah, I was cute.
mm-hmm.
I was cute as fuck.
I
My mom, somebody
good.
compliment your hair. Somebody told you was cute. Everybody told me I was cute.
Right. I love a good asymmetrical bob. I think that shit they need to bring them back. Where did those go? Everybody want to do a 40-inch bust down. That's cute. That's cute, you know. But a cute little bob, I like. I've always liked bobs. I've always liked short hair on me. Like when I look up wigs, I don't put in 22 plus inches. I don't, because I don't care for it. But when it's time to do a nice long weave, but nice long weave, goddamn, I can't
She
talk.
can't even talk. Lord
I
have
would do
mercy.
it, but give me a good 12, 14 inch, maybe even an 8, depending on the style. A bitch gonna rock that. I ain't even gonna hold you.
See, when it comes to hair, like I would rather curly hair. I
Yeah.
want it to be at my waist,
Mm-hmm.
like with the wig anyway. I
Yeah.
want it to be at my waist because I can take that off, and I prefer it to be glueless so I can put it on, take it off.
Oh,
That wig that I had on in that one picture that I posted to my Instagram with my mama and my sister, I wanted to look like that because I feel like I look older
yeah.
with that kind of hair.
It's something about some hair that really frames your face well, the type
No,
of
for real.
colors. Because I feel like hell, the both of us, honestly, we're mid 20s, but our faces don't look mid 20s.
At all. It's not
Like
giving that.
gives baby. It
It
gives
gives you're not old enough to have a drink. Bitch, I'm 25. Fuck out
yeah.
my face.
Yeah, you 25 because I'm 26. That's how this works. But yeah. Mm. Okay, now this gonna hit you. This is gonna hit you harder than all the other shit. Okay.
Whatever.
And it's gonna be okay. We gonna be all right after this question.
We might not be.
Would you rather deal with tight braids for 30 days or deal with a bad relaxer burn for 5 hours?
Bad relaxer burn 5 hours. What the fuck? I've
See,
had, let me tell you something. I've had relax every time I got a relaxer. This is one of the reasons why I decided I just wanted to go natural
hmm
because I got so tired of every time I got a relaxer, I used to get burns in the same spot. I
yeah,
could predict where my chemical burns were going to be. And they always came around my edges.
hmm
They always came in the middle
that fucking
and they always came like in the back.
hmm
Always. It never failed. There were very rare occasions where I would get a perm or relaxer, whatever the fuck,
hmm
and I wouldn't get a burn. And it was just like, thank you, God. Because you have to wait a week. I wait a week before I wash them out.
hmm
Just so that I won't have to deal with that. But imagine, you know what, you used to get relaxers. Your mama used to wrap your hair up.
Yep.
Now you already know, you can tell just by some of the products that she's using, especially if they have alcohol in them,
It's
you can
gonna
tell. Yeah, it starts burning, so you can
yep.
already tell where's. And then when it dries, it gets really really hard.
hmm
Now imagine her having to comb that shit out and brush that shit out. That shit hurt.
I don't want to deal with a burn though. I'd rather have some tight braids because I know first of all it's not gonna be tight for a month. So I already know that. Give it about a good week, maybe
I
even.
don't know. If you go to them Africans, your shit might be done
Yeah, the Africans. That's why
for a month.
oh, I ain't fucking me up. But they have these sprays these days that you could put in, and it's like anti tightening of whatever for your scalp for braids. And I've used them. They work. They really do work. So I could deal with the tight
I
braids.
can't.
I
I don't
could.
get scalp braids for that reason. I don't get box braids, but I don't like pain. I'm not fucking with
But
it.
the way I do my braids already, they don't even be tight. Now, if I had somebody else do them, I'm sure it'd be tight.
I ain't fucking with it. I'm not here for it.
Oh,
No.
mm,
Just no. I would rather have that burn for 5 hours because at least I know that by the before days end, before the next day arrives, I'm
mhm.
not gonna have those burns anymore.
I don't know, man. I don't want no burn. I'm such a pussy. I do not want no burn. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go with the tight braids on that one. I'm
I
gonna have.
gotta go with the burn because I can't deal. Like I've had my hair braided before, where like my mama's friend did it, and it was so tight. Like I literally wanted to take it down, and I don't even think it
Mhm.
lasted a whole week. I
That's
was just like, this has to come out. This has to come out because it's entirely too tight for me, and I don't like
yeah.
that. I don't like tight stuff in my hair. I like for my hair to be able to breathe, even if I'm getting a braid down and I'm getting a wig put on or I'm getting a sew in. Your First of all, your braids are not supposed to be tight anyways. They're not
No,
supposed to be that tight
no.
because you're gonna add tension onto your hair,
Your shit gonna fall.
especially when you're doing a sew in.
I ain't had a sew in. Ooh, what has this been since like 2020? This
Yeah,
right
same. It's been a minute since I had a sew in.
because I know my cousin she had did it for my birthday because I took birthday pictures, but COVID that really fucked things up for me. But it's cool. It's whatever. But this is the last question. This is what I'm about to say. However, I do have other questions for you, and it's involving music, so you're gonna enjoy that. And you better answer these really good because some
Shit,
music
that sound like a threat. It sound like if you don't answer it, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's what that sound like.
I'm
And I
gonna have Anthony
don't.
slide you across that table.
And see, this is where our friendship ends.
He ain't shit. Oh my
And
god.
you ain't either, apparently, for saying that.
God damn. Damn. Okay. Now I did have one of these do it has happened to me, and I'll tell my story in a second. But would you rather have a braid fall out in public
Oh hell no!
or have a track showing all damn day?
Braid in public is it's just one, and if it fall out in the back, ain't nobody really gonna notice.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that braid. Who hair is that? Girl, somebody lost their braid. You look back and try to act like it ain't yours. You can play that out. That
Right.
track showing all day. Oh no.
First of all, if you have a track showing all day, ain't nobody around you. Everybody not shit. No one. Everybody ain't shit. Cause why would they allow you to be walking around all day with your
Why
head
would
out?
you allow yourself? You have a mirror. You had a mirror in your house. You mean
And
tell
you
me
can touch it.
you ain't looking?
I have questions about the braid falling out. What the fuck are we doing? Why is
First of
braid
all,
just falling
no,
dead?
because what the fuck did your stylist do? Did she not grip back there? Did she not grip that one particular area? Because okay, let me tell you, my sister did a service trade.
Mm-hmm.
She did this girl hair really, really well, really good. Um, and then when it was time for the girl to do her hair, the girl started bullshitting. She
Mm-hmm.
already didn't want to come over to my sister's house. She was like, "Well, I got to do this, that, and the third, and da 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 da. And I'm gonna need some gas, and I'm gonna need this." And my sister was like, "What you mean?"
Right.
She tried to say, "Well, I just paid my light bill and I ain't got no money, da, 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 da," and all this was due." My sister was like, "I mean, respectfully, I understand where you come from, but I just paid my light bill too. I ain't got no money to be giving nobody no gas. You said you were gonna come over here. I didn't tell you you had to. You said you were gonna do that, and we agreed. And then I have my nephews over here, so I just can't um leave. Well, you can bring them over here, whatever. The kids are welcome. Long story short, my sister go over there and get her hair done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Already it's a hell no, I never do it again because your kids are in the area where your client is getting her hair done.
I'm perfect.
Luckily, my sister really didn't get too much of a fuck about people seeing her hair because it is what it is. But say for instance she didn't want that. There are a lot of people that are like insecure about their hair. It's a very sensitive, you know thing for them.
Yeah.
So she get over there, she get her hair done. It's like, okay, cool. Why did a whole row of braids fall out? She had like a whole little area of braids in the back of her hair fall out. And then the girl tried to say, so she went back, put it back in. They fell out a second time. The
Uh-uh.
girl was like, that's the new growth that you have. My sister said these braids ain't even been in that long
Right.
for me to have no fucking new growth. What are you talking about? Like,
And
what do
I
you
ain't
mean?
never
I
had a
do
braid in
hair.
New
I
Girl.
know that this is not fucking new growth. Then she was like, well, and then she did her braids the same size. Like the back of my sister's hair is short.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a little it's shorter than the rest of her head. So she was like, I seen the back of your hand, how short it was. And I thought about doing micros, but I didn't know. First of all, as a stylist, you're supposed to use your judgment and your discretion.
Yep.
If you know that I'm here getting box braids, I'm getting knotless braids or whatever. If I say, if I book an appointment with you and I say I want some knotless braids, and
If you
you
want
see,
large knotless braids and you know that person's hair can't
but
you can't
not
get
even that, because even with knotless braids, you still need to be able to grip it. And if your
yep.
hair is not within a certain length,
You
it's
can't.
like you might need to get box braids to grow your hair
Mm,
first before you can get knotless braids. But if you see that my hair is not the required length or the length that you know you need to be able to grip for
mm,
knotless braids, you're supposed to tell me, I
yep.
think you need to get box braids. Don't start putting knotless braids in my motherfucking head when you know that they're not going to last past 3 days.
You know what she could have also did? She could have did crochet in the back and in the front, do her knotless so it all looked like it was knotless braids. That's
Well, she
that.
got box braids. That's the thing. My sister had box braids, but the thing is, you when you have shorter hair, you know what I'm saying? That's not like over an inch and a half or 2 inches or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. How whatever their requirements are that they need to grip. When you have short hair like that, and you know you have a damaged, like you have a spot in your head where it's like your problem spot. Your hair will grow, but it'll fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to do them extra small. You need to do them small anyways, because you don't want to put too much tension.
Yep.
Why would you put small braids on a problem area in my hair causing tension? That's gonna cause it to not grow. If anything, it might pull it right on out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And that's exactly what happened.
And she felt her braids started to fall out. So my sister was like, "That'll be the last time I do a service trade, a trade for a trade, because you really fucked my hair up. If I had have known that, I should have got my shit done first. That way, I knew, or I know for a fact that my shit is already done. I took
Yep.
my time and did your shit right."
Yep.
But I still rather have my braids falling out in public than having a track showing, because why are you walking around here with your track out?
So this is my quick little story about the braids. So I had my hair done with micros, ironically, and this was like 4th of July, but I was in the middle of the student training work employment program, whatever thing. And my cousin was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and put these micros in. Y'all, I got the pictures up on my Facebook. They're real cute. They were like a honey brown, real cute, right? But at that time, my cousin was kind of trying not to put perms on my hair. Like that was around the time I was like, yeah, I'm slowly walking away from perm. But I had a perm like a month before this. So I don't know why this happened to me, but my edges have always been thin. They've never been, the thickest of the thickest, whatever. So I had a one braid. It was on, I think, my right side. It was on the right side. It don't matter. It was on my edges. And the braid that was there, it was very thin. Honey was on thin ice, literally a strain of hair. One singular hair was holding this goddamn braid. And I had a girl walk over to me. I can't even say girl, a teacher walks over to me and was like, Aisha, you need to really do something about this braid. Now, she was not of our color. She was not. She was palmed. And she comes over, she holds the braid. My braid fell out in her hands. Do you know the amount of heat that went through my body? I was like, this bitch pulled my hair out. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, this girl pulled my braid out. Now I understand it was on a strain, one singular hair, but that motherfucker was still holding on. It was doing what it was needing to do. But that teacher pulled my motherfucking braid out in middle of class. And I was traumatized. So I would rather have a braid come on up out of my hair than a strand, than a weft being shown. I wouldn't want that for me. I wouldn't. But that was fucked up. It really was. And I'm traumatized to this day about it. I really am. Oh shit, where'd Leah go? Is she here? Can you hear me,
I
Leah?
had a can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was on the phone with my sister, she called.
Oh,
But um that's fucked up.
it is fucked up. It is. But that was the last question. But I have like two more questions here for Leah because picking Leah's brain is honestly hilarious. So let's get into it. You were on a road trip. The road trip
Oh
is
hell.
the road trip is 8 hours. You have to pick from these list of people to only listen to. You cannot. You
I
have to
seen
choose
this and I could not answer that question because I
well,
didn't
you
know
got to
who
answer it
was
today.
on there.
So I saw the baby, Soldier Boy. Who else was on her? Gunna
Lord.
and Meg Thee Stallion. Who are you listening to? Cause I said Soldier Boy all day. I can Soldier Boy up in this
I thought you said
watch me drink
Beyonce.
it, watch me roll. I can do me some Soldier Boy. He
I
gonna
thought
keep
you
me
said
hype.
Beyonce.
There's no Beyonce in this list, honey. There's no Beyonce.
You said Beyonce in
I said
your
Beyonce on
quote
that
tweet.
post, yes. But in the list I gave you just now, it's Soldier Boy for me all day. I can listen to Meg, but Meg gonna keep me in my feelings on a lot of her songs. Soldier Boy gonna keep me hype. Even his love
No,
songs,
you
they gonna
said
keep me
Meg,
hype.
Soldier Boy, Gunna, Lil Baby.
No, Da Baby, not Little Baby. Da Baby.
Oh fuck the baby. Hell no. We never in life will I ever listen to girl. No,
It's
absolutely
like
not.
20.
I will not listen to the baby.
You don't like Da Baby no more.
No, I never liked him. I was never a fan of the baby. I was never like that was never my
Your ting.
never no, like never in life. I
I was
never
in the
liked him.
baby.
He was never
I
somebody that
was
I would just listen to.
so at this list, who you gonna choose? The baby, Soldier Boy, Meg the Stallion, or Gunna? I don't think I ever listened to a Gunna song specifically,
I ain't
just
never
Gunna.
listened to a Gunna song, but I think I might choose Meg.
You know, some hot girl ish. That's a long time to be in a car, first of all. Listening to one artist. I can see if I was a
Honestly,
super
I don't know because listening to one artist all day, that would get tiresome
very
for me.
fast. Mm-hmm. I couldn't do that. Mm-mm.
For me personally.
Mm-mm. I
Like,
couldn't.
I don't know. I have to have a variety of and then like just music in general, like sometimes music gets redundant and it gets repetitive and it's
Yeah.
like I would rather divide my time between music and like a TV show. I'd watch a
Yeah.
TV show for a few hours. And y'all know I watched Grey's Anatomy 12 hours a day when I started watching it. Y'all already know how I do with TV shows,
Yeah.
but even then I'm taking a break in between
Yep.
so that
Yep.
I don't get too like I can't do one thing for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get bored.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay. So she chose Meg. I'm choosing Soldier Boy out that list. Because Anthony showed me that list and I was like, he was like, I thought you was gonna choose Meg. I said I would. But Soldier Boy gonna keep me hype. I'm going to be hype with Soldier Boy. And I want something that's gonna keep me entertained. And that motherfucker got some lyrics that just make me be like, really? Really, Dre? Really? Stop it. But okay. The last question that I have for Shalia. Okay. So you are in a relationship, right? Your man tells you, okay, this ain't gonna work. I'm not doing this shit. We done. I'm over it. And you be like, okay. But then a couple of months prior to him trying to break up with you notice that he was getting real chummy with a girl. And this is the same girl he told you, don't worry about her. That's just my friend. We're getting real close because of the work that we do. Yada, 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 yada. So you break up with him. Y'all break up. Y'all smooth. But you was like, okay, you can keep the house. I don't want the house. I'm moving away anyways. But you have to come back because you need to get your shit, right? It's weeks later. You have to come back and get your shit. And you come into the house and you realize there's girl stuff all over the place. Girly shit. Shit you know that ain't yours. It's the bitch from work that you was told not to worry about. She's a Christian woman, right? So you realize it's her. She run into the bathroom. You cussing her out. You really going off. Now this is where the story starts. You have a dog with this man. And when I brought this to Anthony, Anthony was like, I would take the dog as well. But would you take this dog knowing all the things that went on with him, why he has the dog? The dog is his emotional support pretty much. But you're
That
like,
bitch is emotional support. Fuck him.
right. But
Give
you're
me
like,
my motherfucking dog.
so when
Fuck
she
him
was
and his
leaving out the
motherfucking
door,
emotions. Cause the bitch lied to me. What about
mm,
my emotional support? You
right.
told me this little hoe, you up here got all her shit all over my motherfucking apartment. You said I ain't have to worry about this bitch. Fuck you. I'm taking this motherfucking dog because
Mm-hmm.
he don't even like her any motherfucking way. He missed me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my child so I can go get the fuck on.
I would do
Fuck
this.
you.
But Anthony said, no, you're not going to take care of the dog. So why would you keep the dog? Valid, but I want my dog. You got the bitch. You
No,
have
I'm
the.
gonna take care of the dog. I'm gonna take care of the dog, honestly, because the dog ain't had shit to do with that. But
Yep.
you didn't owe me a lie either. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You did not owe me a lie. Like not even in the slightest. If you didn't want
Yep.
to be with me, you could have just said, "Hey, I ain't really fucking with you. I'm not trying to be with you." Yada yada yada. That's cool. That's fine. But don't be like, "Oh, Stephanie, you ain't even got to worry about that. We only close because of the work we do."
Uh,
I and me and James over here, we only close because we got a mutual friend. But I ain't trying to fuck on him or nothing like
nah.
that. You ain't got to worry about that. Whole
Mm-hmm.
time he had my ass tooted in the air, my legs spread. Okay,
Right.
give me my
But
dog. I don't give a fuck
it
if it ain't
be
mine.
it be the people they say, no, you ain't gotta worry about her. It be her. It's her.
And
Like
you know
nigga,
what's funny?
don't me.
That makes me think of a story. There was this the guy I used to date when I went to Louisiana to do like the training or whatever to be closer to him and to like just do something different.
Yeah.
Um there was this girl, this white girl that he used to talk to. Oh, we ain't got nothing going on. We're just chilling. We're just friends.
It's always
Yada yada yada. And the girl was like, well, he kissed me once. Now he claims the dude I used to date, I don't even like white meat. I don't like that. I don't like white women. Nigga, you like anything that'll let you fuck.
anything.
You like anything that'll spread its legs. Get the fuck on. Like get the fuck up out of here for real. And like I would notice that he would be flirting with other people, but I couldn't like y'all like I ain't gonna even make this a story about my toxic ass relationship with him. But I'm saying this because it goes with the scenario.
Yeah.
When I started to make friends at McBride, right? And one of them was a guy that he had beef with that he really wasn't fucking with for real. And
Mm-hmm.
that got under his skin. It got under his skin, y'all. And he
Good.
couldn't stand for me to I didn't give a fuck. Cause let me tell you something, he did them folks at the guys at the center did more for me than he ever had in 3 years, in the 3.5 or whatever years of us being together. They
Mm-hmm.
did for more for me than he did, and that's what really made him feel some type of way because I was accepting their offers or their help. You
Yeah.
ain't nobody giving you nothing for free. You gotta be fucking one of them, nigga. I'm not no $8 hoe. I'm not fucking them for no
Right.
$8 plate.
Oh my God, they're
I'm
good.
not fucking them if they was paying $300. I'm not gonna fuck on y'all. These is my niggas. These are my friends.
Right.
Like that's what that is. We look out for each other up here. We do for each other what we can. We all understand everybody's situation, but it's like if one of us got it, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Y'all want something? Hey, you can just bring me back. All right, cool.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was one of them, and it was just like, long story short, a nigga will get mad at you for doing the same thing he doing,
Yep.
and he will tell you all day long, I don't really like thick girls, but be cheating on you with a thick bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's how it be.
You like anything with a pussy. Shut the
Yep.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And I'm taking my motherfucking dog and any other animals you claim was your support animal. You
Yeah.
got her. Let her be your support animal.
No, I agree with that. I had that same type of incident happen though with my ex. I would call him my first love, but after meeting Anthony, that man was not my first love. Anthony clearly is. But anyways, oh my God, I hit the belt. Excuse me. So I used to get Chick-fil-A sandwiches from this guy. He would go to the JEL Center and he would come back and he would ask me every day, like, do you want anything? Do you want anything? Da, da, da. Now, definitely, boy did have a crush on me. That was obvious. Everyone fucking knew that he had a crush on me, but
Duh.
he knew I was with my boyfriend at the time. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So he told me one time, the first time he told me, just hand me $5, he'll buy the meal for me or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting some Chick-fil-A up out of this. I don't give a damn. So I
And that
started,
was back when their sandwiches used to be $5 and the meal
yeah,
used to be about $7 or $8.
yes. So he would start bringing me Chick-fil-A every single day. And I
I
wouldn't
would have
need
been
to
loving it.
lunch because I would all I would have to do was wait by the office. My Chick-fil-A was gonna be hot and ready in my hand within minutes. And I would do that. Okay. So dudes started to say, like, nah, you gotta be doing something with him. Da, 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 the whole whole spiel. And I was just like, but wasn't you just telling so and so she looks so goddamn good today? Oh, okay. I'm gonna eat my motherfucking sandwich. I'm gonna
Oh,
do
okay, then shut the fuck up.
right.
What is you
I'm gonna
talking
do
about?
that.
That's what I be saying, bro. I was just having a conversation the other day of like, what do you consider to be flirting in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
And I asked the person I was talking to, and they were like, anything that like where it just seems like it's too much. Like giving a compliment, for instance, is one of the examples that they use. They were like, if you're giving a compliment to somebody and you're saying, oh,
Dope
I
shoes.
like that. I like that dress on you, or I like how that color. I like the color that color on your skin. That's one thing, right?
Yep.
I really like that dress on you. I love how it hugs your curves. I love how it kind of like shows off your physique and
The
your bitch.
details.
Shut the fuck up, because why you staring like that first?
Details. It be
Right. I
those.
really that suit look good on you. It's showing off all them biceps and triceps and them chest muscles. Okay, I see you ain't got no bird under there. I'm going to bird your ass in your throat. Cause bitch, stop fucking playing.
I agree. Oh, that's an episode within itself. I feel like we've
No,
talked.
literally.
I feel like we talked about it kinda, but not its own dedicated like episode. We got to do that. Maybe we'll do that this week for you.
Definitely gotta do that.
We'll see what happens.
Definitely gotta do that.
But I agree. If you're sitting here and you're like overdoing the compliment, like it's one thing to be like, oh, she got some nice ass shoes on, babe. You see them shoes? Okay, them is some nice ass shoes, girl. Look at you. You look good, girl. But if a nigga is literally saying it's hugging your curves. Oh, I see them shorts. Okay, a nigga love
Girl,
to show
them legs looking
over
nice.
there.
My
It's you're
fist would
doing
have
too
look real
much.
nice in your face too. And
I
then this is the thing, because it's not like I'm not telling my man that he can't look at a beautiful woman be like, oh my god, she's really beautiful, because that's not realistic. It's not realistic for a man not to look, or not even a man, but just anybody, for them not to look and be like, she's a really attractive woman.
yeah,
She's really pretty. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't handle your partner telling somebody that they're pretty,
you got
that's
some.
an insecurity that you have
Yes.
within you. That has nothing to do with the person, that's just walking by minding their business. And
Yep.
like my sister had told her boyfriend one time, she was like, I can say somebody's attractive because we grown over here. It is what it is. We see attractive motherfuckers all the time. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie because you standing right here. He's
I'm
fine. He's cute.
the other
But I'm gonna
attract
be respectful with it though.
right. I'm not blind to the other attractive people on earth. Now, if I see somebody look fine, I'll be like, babe, I seen this one dude. He look pretty nice, and he gonna be like, all right, cool. Like that's how we can keep it, but just don't do too goddamn much, y'all. We got to talk
Don't
about
do too much. We gotta talk about that. That'll be a whole other episode, probably next week.
yeah.
Because we could do a whole thing. But long story short, I'm taking the dog. Him and that little bitch he didn't want, that can have a nice little life together. And I hope he gonna do her the same way. I ain't gonna even wish bad, but he gonna do her the same way he did me.
But
He gonna tell her, oh, you ain't gotta worry about that.
you get them the way,
How
but you
you
lose
lose?
them the
You
way
lose them
you
how
get.
you get them.
Yep, and that's exactly what's gonna end up happening, honestly, because when you look at a pattern of people and how they got out of relationships, it's very much the same. It's giving the same a lot of the time. So be careful. And as far as the black girl quiz, we gotta find some more questions again one day and do this again because I thought this was a very fun episode. It kept us on our toes, and it's blue magic all day, every day, whenever. Okay.
Oh, I got a question. I got one for you that I seen on Twitter that I'm gonna ask you. So
Mm-hmm.
this girl says she's been dating this guy for 7. Now, y'all, this is gonna be the last one, and then we're gonna be done because this shit we can do this shit all motherfucking day.
All day.
And maybe we could film theme an episode of Black Girl Quiz, but like relationships. But anyways, the thing said, and the tweet got deleted, so I couldn't see the fucking replies, but it had like 20,000 something likes or something like that on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the tweet said, I this girl told me that she had been talking to a guy for 7 months. He hasn't bought her anything. He makes her split dates, and he doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Oh
I
Jesus.
asked her why does she still talk to him, and she was like, he's a good guy.
What?
Would you be talking to a guy for 7 months if he did all those things, but he was still quote unquote a good guy?
He would stop. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, your
Okay.
thing had cut out.
So okay. The my alarm here went off. But to make him a good guy, every other area of our situation, because I'm not even gonna call it a relationship, every other area of our situation would have to be top tier. Like, okay, you don't buy gifts, okay, that's fine. Maybe you are more of a action type guy, affectionate type guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just not your love language. Okay, that's fine. We can work around that because Anthony, my current boyfriend, him, you know, he doesn't really like to buy. I wouldn't say he doesn't like to buy gifts. He just that's not his first thought. He would rather cook me dinner. He would rather, be like, oh babe, let's go have this experience together than buy a gift. But if we're together 7 months and you ain't bought shit, now I'm not in a relationship for the gifts, for the glitz and the glam things. You buying me expensive stuff. That's not what I'm here for. But if I'm having to then go and pay half on my dates, it's not a date. That's not really a date. Now, it's different if you be like, I ain't really got it, but I would love to go to this restaurant with you. That's different. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be with that person because I want to be spoiled. I want to be able to spoil you. So if you're not giving me that, I can't give you that. And how do you be with somebody that long? The sex gotta be good. Like I said, other areas of the situation gotta be better. But yeah, it really wouldn't work out for me because I need some actions. I need to see other
Okay,
things
now
happening.
excuse background noise because I'm getting food, but y'all know this live. Y'all know how to go. Anyway, I said now that the person that I was talking to and I asked them this question, they said the same thing. They was like, everything else has to be A1. Everything else has to be
Yeah,
top tier. If we're dating for 7 months and you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, you're not buying. But see, no, what would get me every day we splitting, every time we go out, I'm splitting it with you.
every
I can go out by my
time.
damn self. I'm
Yes,
not doing that. We're been dating for seven
it's
months. You
like
ain't bought me nothing. That's a
y'all
problem.
not dating, that's a friendship. Y'all are having a close
Literally,
friendship.
it's a friend, very, very close friendship. Because why do you feel like why am I not important enough for you to want to buy me something?
Yeah, that's kind of
Why
weird.
like why is that? And it right. And then it's like you said something about okay, you don't buy gifts. That could be that could just not be your love language. What if it's mine?
Yeah, yeah,
What if gift giving I'm sorry, y'all, I started eating a fry. What if gift giving is my love language? What if I show my love or I receive love through gifts? Like, come on
yeah.
now, because it's a two-way street. And then every time we go out, you got your half, bitch.
No, nigga.
I
No.
have mine, and don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay mine. You gonna
At
pay
that
yours,
point,
and I'm gonna
hell, that's
block the fuck out of
fine.
you.
He fucking sit by me at the restaurant. When we come in, it's gonna be. Can we get two different tables? I want to be at the bar. He can be over there in that booth.
No, I'm not
I don't.
coming in with you.
That's a friendship. That's not. You're not dating at that point. Like a date. It depends. Like I said, if the guy just don't have it, but he does want to go out to dinner or go out to lunch with you, okay, we can split it and I'll just pay for me. We don't even have to say we're together. We can just be like, oh, we're two people eating here at this restaurant together. But it's
I'm
not,
not gonna do all that because
my friend. You're my friend.
I've had a
That's
situation
not
where I went out with a guy and he was like, "Hey, I don't really have it to spend like that." Our bill was like $60 together, but I ended up paying my 27. 50 or 27, however much it was. And I
The
just let
fact
it
that
be what it was. But it was a discussion. That was the thing. It was a
yeah,
discussion. But if we're
talk
dating
about.
for 7 months and each and every date I have to
Mm,
split it with you, I'm not gonna date you because it's given. If I'm splitting a date with, I put it to the person I was talking to this way. If I'm splitting a
mm,
date with you, I'm probably gonna be splitting the cost of engagement ring, the cost of a
yep,
wedding ring, the cost of rent, the cost of um if we ever made it that far and we had children, I'm gonna be splitting the cost of that with you. I'm gonna be split. It's gonna be always 50-50. We're not doing that. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Like if you're no, not if you date me. That's just a no. We ain't doing
I
that.
feel like you're dating, that's the time to impress that person so y'all can get to know each other to see how the dynamic of the relationship that could be become. And if I'm feeling like,
Right.
or if seeming like, or is in general, just is period, like I'm putting more into this than I feel like you are, it's not gonna work. You can't be 75% in. Well, I can't be 75% in, and then the rest of it, like you're just you kind of just there. Like I said, the other areas of the relationship, like he got to be fucking the shit out of me for me to be that dumb.
That's the
Like
same thing the
you
dudes. That's the
gotta
same thing they said. Like my dick game got to be A1
be
in
a
order for you to
mother.
be with me and not. And I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been in a relationship where the guy bought me 3 pair of shorts and thought he was doing something.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Or he might give me some money to get my hair done and swear I paid for your hair. Nigga, you sent me $80.
Hell, these
And
days,
and
shit.
I can count on one hand how many times that's happened. So you really aren't really doing shit, bro. You not doing a
Nope.
motherfucking thing that I
Cause
couldn't do for myself.
this is definitely gonna be have to be an episode of next week. We got to talk about this next week. We have to.
Yeah, we
This
do.
conversation is gonna get real deep, and we are. Just be waiting, y'all. Just wait out for next Sunday's stream. But Wednesday we will be back to do our weekly wrap up. Honey, this week wasn't too much juice going on this past week, but it was, but it wasn't. Have you been seeing them Keith videos? People be like, Keith stole
Yes,
from
and
me
it's
as
funny. It's funny as
I
hell.
saw
We
I saw
still have a whole
the
other we still got this week to go, so we have to wait and see what's coming up, what the
Mhm.
news will bring us. But be sure y'all tune in. I think we're gonna do those Thursday. Are we gonna do those on Thursdays since that's kind of like
Did I
toward
say
the end of the week?
yes? We're coming back Thursday. I don't know why I said Wednesday.
I
My
think we'll
brain.
do those on Thursdays because Thursday the week is kind of rounding out and like whatever it hasn't made news by the time we do our weekly wrap ups, it'll be included in the next week. So y'all can join us on Thursdays where we talk about all the things that have been trending for the past week and we give our thoughts on that, kind of like we do here. And then be sure you
Mhm.
join us every Sunday for the next episode of our podcast, where I think we're going to be talking about would you rather in relationships, because I think this was a really good format, really good setup.
Yeah, I agree. So thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see you in a couple of days. Bye.
Bye.